with your cosmic girl. Trust you're all doing well out there, and thank you for taking your time to tune into your astrology. I'm a practicing Hellenistic Western tropical astrologer. This month, apart from many other transits and astrological highlights, we see Saturn stationing direct in Pisces, Pluto ingressing back into Aquarius for a 20-year stay, and the full moon in Taurus, which is exalted. So we're having the best lunation of 2024. As a Leo rising, your characteristics and qualities are yang, fiery, and fixed in nature as this rising sign, and the sun is your planetary ruler. Let's get into your month. The sun, being your ruling planet, is continuing in a part of your chart connected to family, real estate, property topics until the 21st of November. This is what you're immersed in. All the family demands, getting on top of property issues connected to water, roots, gardening. All these things are going to be possibly on your mind, or what you're actually working on with this transit. You could also be aware of all the emotional real estate that's been taking up space in the family unit, and you want to dig down to the depths of what's really going on with all these emotional mysteries and get them out in the open and done with once and for all, also with this transit. On the 4th of November, it can be easier for you if you are in a position to cash in on a possession or an asset to bring in financial freedom for yourself to help invest it in the home or a family unit. This could be the day where you can finally disconnect emotionally and actually use the finances that are going to help build your wealth foundationally on this day, being the 4th of November. Then on the 21st of November, the sun, which is ruling your body, your image, and how people see you, what you're really interested in, is going to be moving into a part of your chart which is going to be all about joy and pleasure for 4 weeks. So what you're now redirecting all your energy towards is very different from what you've been experienced for the previous 4 weeks. All the family demands, all the emotional issues, all the renovations, all the cleaning up in the home. It's time for you to now move into a part of your chart for 4 weeks that's about fun. So we're talking about dating and romance. So if it's felt like there's been a lag or no romance or no sexy time, this is the transit where things can start heating up exponentially. Children and hobbies and investments and sports and athletics is also connected to this house, and it's also about learning and traveling. These topics are on your mind for 4 weeks, and boy, oh boy, Leo rising, are you in for some fun with this one. Time for you to spread your wings, time for you to enjoy life and leave the demands of all the stresses of the family and property behind moving forward. On the 27th of the month, you could feel an urge to make an acute change to your appearance or your wardrobe or anything aesthetically on this day that's going to improve your sense of self and your sexy, healthy best. So if you're feeling that urge to finally go and get that haircut, throw out a wardrobe, go and get a brand new one, this will be the day where it'll happen, and the stars align to support you to do so. So let's have a recap this month, what the slow planetary transits are doing for you and the parts of the chart that are playing out very long stories, Leo rising. Well, on the 15th of November, Saturn's going to be moving in a direct motion in a part of your chart that's about shared resources and your finances. So you can be ready to be more mature, be more strategic, be more cutthroat in releasing any emotional assets that are weighing you down and dragging you down. Time to cash in on things that are financially going to be put to use instead of building dust in the corner. On the 19th of November, we see Pluto ingress back into Aquarius for a 20-year stay in a part of your chart that's about contracts and relationships. Pluto's going to be working his magic in creating more liberation and freedom and opening up your mind about these topics for the next 20 years. Neptune continues retrograding in a part of your chart that's connected to shared resources and your finances. Neptune won't go direct until the 7th of December. So Neptune's giving you plenty of time to get clear and get out of any foggy, unrealistic idealisms connected to your assets, your finances, and shared resources. If you've been putting your money to work in a place that's not giving back the financial rewards and time that is going to prove beneficial, it's time to get creative and look at different investment options before Neptune turns direct on the 7th of December. Time to cull and get creative with your financial standing, Leo rising. Uranus is retrograding in a part of your chart connected to your professional goals and worldly ambitions and won't go direct until the 30th of January 2025. I'd be rolling with the punches here in regards to the changes that are going up in your professional life. Uranus is trying to give you more freedom and create more room to be your creative best self when it comes to what you want to put off professionally and the image you're trying to project. All of these shakeups and changes that are happening in this part of your chart may be a necessary one to get you out of a funk and get you into something new. Jupiter continues as retrograding in part of your chart that's about your friends, your groups, and your organizations that you connect to socially, beneficiaries that help you professionally. Jupiter won't go direct until the 4th of February 2025. Jupiter is giving you plenty of time to create more variety connected to these topics. Do you need new people, places, and faces, Leo rising? Jupiter's going to open up some opportunities to do so in regards to maybe getting rid of really old connections. Maybe you need new different people, places, and faces to bring in more variety and mental stimulation. This is something that may be on your mind with this transit, and trying to restructure all of those, I don't know, familiar traits about social groups, people that help you professionally, and friendships. It may even be time to create new goals and dreams for yourself. And Jupiter's going to help you loosen up the emotional, mental strings here to move you into a new trajectory. It's all or nothing on the 1st of November with the new moon in Scorpio in a part of your chart connected to real estate, home, family, and property topics. You also may be physically ready to purge, cleanse, detox, and start something new that's going to bring in a freshness and a healthier sense within your body. Renovations in the home, excavations in the home, finally getting on top of psychological, emotional, family mysteries that are taking up too much emotional real estate in your brain. You are done on this day and you know it, and you step forward with complete confidence about a brand new you or a brand new beginning connected to home, family, and real estate concerns. Then on the 15th of the month, we're having the beautiful exalted full moon in the zodiac sign of Taurus. And this is about your career, your public image, and your worldly ambitions. So this is the 10th place for you, Leo rising, and you are revealing how you're ready to start something fertile and fresh. This could be doing a remake, a remodeling of your career path, or how people see you professionally. This is a fantastic fertile full moon that is going to inspire you to break new terrain on the 15th of November. A beautiful day for you to have connected to how people see you publicly. It's time for a new Leo rising. So this is the part of the video where we talk about the personal planets, Leo rising. Our personal planets are Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Let's see what these guys are up to in the month of November for you. Well, Mars is a planet that's connected to action, drive, passion, and conflict and aggression. And he's ending his transit in a part of your chart that's all about the unseen and a very psychological space on the 3rd of November, steps into your first house being Leo. And this is all about your identity, who you are, how people see you. When you've got Mars stepping into your first house for the month of November, you're talking about taking really acute action on culling, decluttering, breaking shackles that have been holding you back regarding how you feel about your own image. How do you feel within your body? Is it time to get into the gym? Is it time to get rid of the fatty foods or the overindulgent wine every night? This is the transit to use to finally get on top of things that make you feel like crap, that you're done with. Mars is going to energize you and get your physical body and mind moving. Fabulous transit when Mars is in the first house. Mars will go retrograde on the 6th of December. So from the 3rd of November up until the 6th of December, you've got the cosmic green pass from Mars to really help you finally just get rid of stuff that doesn't even matter anymore. You need a refresh and you know it. Mars is going to help you do it. Your mind will be very hungry for information and socializing with Mercury ingressing into Sagittarius, the part of your chart connected to joy and pleasure for the whole month of November. Researching, talking, connecting is the key with this transit when Mercury is in the part connected to romance, dating, investment opportunities, learning about new hobbies and sports, creative opportunities. Mercury is going to have you feverishly researching, getting data and analytics about these topics and seeing if they are going to float your boat for the long term. On the 18th of the month, Mercury is going to stand off with Jupiter. So there's a fun debate to be had between you and friends about dating or investment opportunities. Should I or should I not? I'm not sure. It's not very clear on what path you're going to pick on this day, but it's all up in the air and the debate is on, and there's some fun to be had while you are trying to get down to a certain decision. Then on the 25th of the month, Mercury goes into a retrograde, won't go direct until December 15. When Mercury is retrograding, we're talking about Mercury being a little bit more curious than maybe we enjoy. So being overcritical about dating or investment opportunities, our creative pursuits, children, sports, what we really love and what gets our adrenaline pumping, we're second guessing ourselves with Mercury in a retrograde. So if you've connected with someone romantically or even had it started a new hobby, had an investment opportunity, something really positive is happening with children, when Mercury goes retrograde, it's like, oh, should I or shouldn't I? That's how it feels with the Mercury retrograde, not having clarity, not being certain. So don't get sucked down too many deep rabbit holes with Mercury retrograde. I mean, use your street smarts. If you're ready to connect and move forward with something, then you should do so. Mercury retrograde is only going to give you more of a feeling of doubt, and that could be blocking progress. So be aware of that because Mercury can be very tricky, Leo rising. He'll go direct on the 15th of December and all will be said and done. And the cosmic green light is clearly flashing for you to go forward with confidence about these topics, even though you know that you were on the right path in the beginning. We all love to talk about the planet Venus. Why do we like talking about the planet Venus with astrology? It's because she's about uniting and connecting, and she's about love. This is ultimately what Venus is about. She wants to love and connect and unite. She likes to bring things together. So when Venus, opening up the month of November, is in a part of your chart connected to joy and pleasure, this is what you find harmony and love towards. You want to get in with children. You just love being around children. You love your investment opportunities. You love your dating and romantic prospects. You love your hobbies. It's a delicious transit when Venus is in the house of joy and pleasure for you. On the 3rd of November, here's the day we can have a healthy debate about romantic creative prospects. Do I or don't I is the question on your mind, and you could be seeking out some advice from friends or social groups that can help you make a clear judgment. But ultimately, your heart's already in it and you already know what you're going to do. But it's fun to talk about the delicious prospects of a new journey. On the 11th, Venus then moves on into Capricorn in a part of your chart connected to services, work, your physical health, co workers, and contracts. This transit will last until December 7. So Venus is flying through this part of your chart. So seizing the day is the cosmic advice in getting into loving the body, loving your work, getting your hands dirty, and building for your future. Make those connections socially. Connect with the movers and shakers that can professionally take you places is the astrological advice with Venus in Capricorn until December 7. On the 22nd, we see Venus then having a very harmonious conversation with Saturn, and this is with your shared resources and your asset place. So if there's a contract to consider, or a work prospect that comes across your table, this is the day that looks pretty confident for you to sign on the dotted line, shake hands, and anchor into a deal that is going to improve your financial standing for your future. Investing in health pursuits is also favored on this day for the long term. Stay Cosmic Leo Rising. I'm having my first birthday on the 5th of November. Yes, Cosmic Girl 101 has been present on the YouTube platform for 1 year. How best to celebrate this? Well, I put it to my audience to put in the comments section below how you think it's a really good way to celebrate this milestone for the channel. Should I have a contest? Should I provide a free reading? I'm a Bubba channel. It's all new to me, and I welcome any feedback from my audience. Please don't be shy. I also have a poll on the community tab on the channel. Feel free to vote on that poll about an astrological topic that you would be interested in hearing about in the near future. Have yourself a great month, Leo Rising. It is a good one for you guys. So get out there and enjoy it, and I'll connect with you next time.